Today, we're diving into a topic that many men don't recognize until it's far too late, when a woman is using you. Relationships should ideally be built on mutual care, trust, and respect, but the unfortunate reality is that sometimes people take advantage of others. The challenge lies in recognizing the subtle signs of manipulation before you're too emotionally invested. In this video, I'll be breaking down 7 common lies or tactics women might use when they're not truly invested in you, but rather in what they can extract from the relationship. Now, I'm not suggesting that all women do this, but it's important to be aware that it does happen, and when it does, it's crucial to see it for what it is. By understanding these red flags, you'll be better equipped to protect your time, energy, and most importantly, your self-respect. This video isn't about generalizing or putting all women into one category. It's about giving you the awareness you need to spot potential exploitation and make informed decisions. So let's dive in and explore these signs so you can safeguard yourself from emotional manipulation. Number 1. I'm just so busy. Let's kick things off with one of the most commonly used phrases, I'm just so busy. At first glance, it may seem like a harmless and understandable excuse. After all, we all lead busy lives, whether it's work, school, family obligations, or personal commitments. But when this excuse becomes a recurring pattern, it's worth taking a closer look at the dynamics of the relationship. Here's the reality. When someone truly cares about you, they make an effort to find time for you, even amidst their busy life. It doesn't mean they'll always be able to drop everything or clear their entire schedule just for you, but they will at least try to meet you halfway. They might shoot you a quick text to check in, carve out time for a short date, or keep you updated about when they'll be available. It's about showing that you matter enough to them to prioritize even in the midst of their hectic schedule. Now, if you're the one always reaching out, constantly trying to plan time together, and making the majority of the effort while she repeatedly claims she's too busy, it's time to stop and think. Is this person truly valuing my time? Or am I just a backup option, waiting around for when she has the space to fit me in? When someone is genuinely interested in a relationship, they'll find ways to make you feel seen and appreciated, even when life is demanding. But if you're constantly left on the back burner while she continues to make excuses, it's a clear sign that you may be investing more in this connection than she is. It's time to reflect on your worth and whether you deserve to be treated with the same respect and consideration you're offering. Key takeaway: people prioritize what matters to them. If she's always busy, it's a red flag. Number 2. You're so amazing, but... Let's talk about a classic phrase that many sweet talkers love to use. You're so amazing, but... It may sound like a compliment at first, but in reality, it's often a subtle blow disguised as praise. For example, she might tell you, you're so amazing, but I'm not ready for a relationship, or you're incredible, but I just don't feel the same way. On the surface, it may seem like she's being open and honest, sharing her feelings with you. However, if you take a closer look, there's a different story unfolding. What's really going on is that she's using this tactic to keep you emotionally close without having to commit to anything serious. Think about it. She tells you you're amazing, but then adds a reason why she can't fully commit to you at that moment. Yet she's still happy to accept your time, your energy, and your emotional support. It's a way of keeping you on the hook without offering anything in return. It's almost like she's keeping you in a holding pattern. She's not ready to take the cake, but she doesn't want anyone else to have it either. She enjoys the attention and effort you put in, but she's not offering any real investment of her own. If this amazing but excuse is a recurring theme in your interactions, it's time to pay attention to the bigger picture. Is she really invested in you, or is she more interested in what you can do for her? Manipulators often use these soft rejections to keep their options open, ensuring that you're still emotionally engaged and available, but without making any true commitments. This allows them to continue taking what they need from you while maintaining their freedom to explore other opportunities. If you find yourself constantly giving, yet never receiving any form of commitment or real emotional investment in return, it's a major red flag. Real love and relationships require mutual effort, not just one person getting everything they want while leaving the other stuck in an emotional limbo. Keep an eye out for this behavior and be ready to walk away when you realize you deserve more than just empty compliments and vague promises. I am sure no one taught you that, am I right? Unlocking a girl's mind isn't about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding the secrets, the real secrets, that actually work no matter who you are. If you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, I've created something tailored just for you. My course is the ultimate blueprint for understanding what women truly want and becoming the man who gets the girl every single time. Right now, exclusive spots are almost gone. Once those spots are gone, this opportunity will vanish and you'll be left watching someone else getting the girl you want. Let's continue. Number 3, I just need some help right now. Here's another red flag to watch for. Now, don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with helping someone you care about when they're in a tough spot. We all need support from time to time. But when the need for help becomes a recurring theme and it's always one-sided, that's when you need to start paying attention. For example, does she only reach out when she needs something from you? Maybe it's money, a ride, emotional support, or just someone to vent to. After you've provided what she asked for, does she vanish or show little to no interest in your needs or well-being? If you find that she's only present when it's convenient for her, when she needs something from you, and absent when the roles are reversed, then you're dealing with a one-way street, not a partnership. A true relationship, whether romantic or otherwise, should be built on mutual give and take. When you're constantly the one giving and never receiving the same level of care, support, or affection, it's a clear sign that you're not truly valued as a partner. Instead, you're being treated like a convenience, a resource to be tapped into when it's needed, then discarded when it's no longer useful. Take a step back and observe the patterns. Does she only show affection, interest, or attention when she's asking for something, or when she needs you to solve a problem for her? If this is the case, then you're not being seen for who you are. You're just a person who can be used for her benefit. As Warren Buffett wisely said, your energy is precious. Don't waste it on people who don't value it. If you're constantly being drained by someone who only calls when they need help and offers nothing in return, it's time to reassess the relationship and whether it's worth your time and emotional investment. Real relationships are about reciprocity, not just one person always taking and the other always giving. Number 4, let's take it slow. The classic phrase, let's take it slow. At first, it may sound perfectly reasonable, right? There's nothing inherently wrong with taking the time to build a connection at a pace that's comfortable for both people. However, this phrase should raise a critical question in your mind. Are we genuinely building a connection, or is this just a tactic to keep me in a state of uncertainty and limbo? When someone says they want to take it slow, it often indicates they're being cautious, maybe because they want to ensure the relationship progresses in a healthy, thoughtful way. But if she's asking to take things slow while still happily accepting your time, energy, emotional support, or even material resources without offering any clear direction, commitment, or effort in return, it's time to take a step back and evaluate what's really going on. A genuine, healthy relationship is built on mutual investment. You shouldn't be the only one pouring in time, energy, and emotional effort. If you find yourself constantly giving, yet not seeing any reciprocation or effort from her, it may be a sign that she's comfortable with you doing all the work while she reaps the benefits. Taking it slow is one thing, but if that means she's happy to enjoy your attention, support, and commitment without giving any of those things back, then the slow approach could be a convenient excuse to keep you around without ever truly committing to a real relationship. A healthy connection should feel like a partnership where both people are equally invested. If she's not showing the same level of interest or effort you're putting in, it's a major red flag. It may be time to pull back, reassess the situation, and reconsider whether you're receiving the care and respect you deserve. In any meaningful relationship, both people should be putting in the effort to nurture it. If that's not happening, you might just be stuck in an emotional holding pattern. Number 5, my ex was so terrible. Another tactic to watch out for is when she frequently says, my ex was so terrible. On the surface, it may seem like she's just venting about past frustrations, but this phrase can often be a subtle form of emotional manipulation. By consistently painting her ex as the villain, she's positioning herself as the victim, which plays into the classic poor me narrative. And when someone consistently adopts the victim role, they're often looking for someone else to come in and play the hero. Here's where the danger lies. When she constantly references her terrible ex, you might find yourself overcompensating, trying to prove you're different, that you're better, and that you're the one who will treat her right. You might go above and beyond to show her that you're not like her ex, but in reality, this becomes a never-ending cycle. No matter how much you give, she may keep comparing you to her past, creating an emotional trap where you're always striving to prove your worth instead of simply letting the relationship develop naturally. If she's not putting effort into building something healthy and positive with you, but instead keeps revisiting her past relationship, it's a sign that she might not be fully emotionally available to start fresh with you. Rather than focusing on creating a new, healthy dynamic, she's stuck in the past, and by doing so, she might be emotionally manipulating you into playing a role that benefits her, not you. A healthy relationship is rooted in mutual trust, respect, and an ability to build something new together. If the focus remains on her past and you find yourself constantly fighting to outshine her ex, it's a sign that you're not really being seen for who you are. You're simply filling a gap. It's time to reassess whether you're truly valued for your own unique qualities or just being used as a placeholder in a larger emotional game. Number 6, you're like a brother to me. This one can be especially painful to hear, but it's important to recognize. You're like a brother to me. At first glance, this might seem like a compliment, suggesting that you're someone she trusts and relies on, qualities that seem to position you as a dependable, caring person. However, when you dig deeper, this phrase is often a clear signal that she doesn't see you as a romantic partner. Instead, she's putting you in the friend zone with a label that distances you from any potential intimacy. Here's where the danger comes in. Some women use this brother dynamic to keep you close as an emotional safety net while they pursue romantic interests elsewhere. They'll lean on you for support, advice, or companionship, enjoying the benefits of your attention, care, and affection, but without ever offering the same in return. They may rely on you like a boyfriend without ever giving you the respect or affection that a real partner would. In this situation, you're essentially being used as an emotional crutch, someone to turn to when they need someone to listen, someone to help, or someone to provide emotional comfort. But when it comes time for deeper commitment or romance, you're pushed aside and relegated to the role of a brother. You deserve more than this. You deserve to be valued for who you are as a potential partner, not just someone to lean on when it's convenient for her. Don't settle for a relationship where you're stuck in a one-sided dynamic, providing all the emotional support while being denied the affection and respect you deserve. If you're constantly being treated like a sibling, it's time to reassess your role and whether you're truly getting the love and attention you deserve. You're worthy of a relationship where both people are equally invested and where your feelings are prioritized, not just when it's convenient. Number 7, I'll pay you back later. Finally, the classic phrase, I'll pay you back later. Whether it's money, favors, or promises, some people use this excuse to take advantage of your generosity without any real intention of following through. The problem arises when these pay you back later promises are constantly delayed, ignored, or conveniently forgotten. If she's always coming up with excuses or failing to return what she owes, it's time to step back and recognize the pattern. A woman who respects you won't keep taking from you without ever giving anything back. She will be upfront and fair about what she can offer in return and will follow through on her commitments, whether it's paying back money, returning a favor, or fulfilling promises. A true partner values fairness and balance in a relationship, not just taking advantage of your kindness without any reciprocation. If you consistently find yourself in a situation where there's always an imbalance, where you're the one giving and she's the one taking, now listen, you've already heard it all before. Be nice, just wait, it will happen naturally. But that's not how the world works. If you're tired of guessing, tired of chasing, and tired of losing, it's time to change the game. Inside my course, you'll find the secrets you need to get the girl you've always wanted, without begging, without games, and without wasting another second. This is your chance. Right now, click the link in the description. Only few spots remain. Once they're gone, it's over. So stop waiting. Take action now, join today, and I'll show you how to take control of your life, your relationships, and your future. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Take the reins. You're one step away from everything you've ever wanted. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.